This news update is brought to you by
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Wednesday, July the 23rd, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. A pleasant good morning to you. Predictions that consumers in Barbados may have to pay more for electricity over the next few months. The forecast comes from market analyst Adrian Carter, who based his assessment on increasing demand for renewable energy. Carter says recent research conducted by him shows greater demand for photovoltaic systems, resulting in less reliance on the Barbados Light and Power Company.
Sales or demand of electricity from the utility grid are being declining. And this becomes a major regulatory issue because the majority of a utility's costs is actually fixed, with the exception of the fuel costs. And what that means is that when sales actually decline, when demand from the grid actually declines, the utilities cost does not decline simultaneously with the fall in demand. So it creates an issue of cost recovery for the utility, which is made worse, I should say, which is made worse by the intermittent nature of photovoltaic generation.
Tough economic times are forcing parents to transfer their charges from private to public schools. And according to a leading school principal, it's high time the government increases its subvention to private schools on the island. Principal of the Graydon City Secondary School, Matthew Farley, says while significant funds have been allocated to public education, the government has not increased its subvention to private schools for some 30 years, and he says this should be reviewed.
The retrenchment of workers in the public and private sectors has seen or has forced many parents to seek transfers to public schools. I get many requests from parents of private schools to take their children and wards into the public schools when the situation gets really difficult.
Farley was speaking at the graduation ceremony of the Seventh-day Adventist Secondary School.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Charlie, the customer at Don Search on the Alpha for Papa, the original Batman, capital O, small B, small F for short. You call me. This is the Nirvana experience. I am feeling perfect happiness, pure joy, and this is bliss because Barbados Today, in association with Wednesday 2000, presents Tales of Nirvana. Yes, listen to me. Why? Because Wednesday 2000, the band is Nirvana. This is Udpate, the 2040 experience. And what they want you to do, if you believe that you know what Nirvana is, and you can get more Nirvana than me, you have more perfect happiness than me, more pure joy than me, more bliss than me, take a 60-second video, upload it to Tales of Nirvana at BarbadosToday.bb. Yes, and they will upload it to Facebook. People will like it or don't like it, but I know you want them to like it, and you can win 2 costumes for Wednesday 2014, which is Nirvana. This is Udpate the 2040 experience. Hey, for further information, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You hear me? www.barbadostoday.bb. Nirvana, Nirvana, Nirvana.
In sports now, Mike Tyson is getting another bite at Evander Holyfield. But unlike in 1997 when Tyson bit off a piece of the former world boxing champion's ear during a ring fight, Tyson's bite this time will be a much more pleasant experience for Holyfield. In a move which some in the boxing world describe as unthinkable, Holyfield has invited Tyson to be his presenter for his induction into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Tyson will deliver the presenting speech for former heavyweight boxing champion during the August 9th ceremony. In news of the region now, a second tropical depression has been detected about 1,290 kilometers east of the Lesser Antilles. The Jamaica Met Office said that at 5 p.m. yesterday, the depression was moving towards the west near 30 kilometers per hour, and that this general motion is expected to continue for the next couple of days. Maximum sustained winds are near 55 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Little change in the strength is expected through today. The depression is expected to degenerate into a trough of low pressure tomorrow. 7 members of a gang that allegedly tried to smuggle £1 million worth of cocaine into Britain, hidden in sealed cans of Jamaican callaloo, have been jailed following extensive investigations into their activities. According to UK media reports, 33-year-old Craig Accra from Liverpool, England, was sentenced to 6 years after pleading guilty to conspiracy to import a Class A controlled drug. Accra was a baggage handler at the Gatwick airport and is said to be the key player in ensuring that the contraband slipped through security checkpoints. And finally, on the international front, the search for victims of the Malaysia Airlines crash in Ukraine must go on, as only about 200 bodies appear to have been found so far, and that's according to Dutch officials. The first bodies, which were moved out of territory held by pro-Russian rebels, are due to be flown into the Netherlands today.
After crossing a front line and a journey of 16 hours, the dead passengers of MH17 came a little closer to home. They arrived in Kharkiv, government-held territory. But there was uncertainty for their loved ones, a claim rebels sent fewer bodies than publicly stated.
We will not leave until every remain has left this country. So we have to go on and bargain again with the people over there.
This is the man the Dutch must bargain with. Alexander Borodai, the unelected Prime Minister of the rebel area. Here he hands over the flight recorders from the downed plane after negotiating with the Malaysian government.
And that's been the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update. You can join us again at noon. But in the meantime, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, or like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a blessed day.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.